Welcome to Vegas Benchwarmer Podcast. I'm Eric, he hate me 702. This is
Geremy with a G.
We're friends that are going to talk, argue, debate, and sometimes rarely agree on sports, pro sports, Southern Nevada high school football. If you enjoy the content, or if you would like to see more of this, please like, subscribe, and let us know how we're doing in the comments. Follow us on all our social media, Twitter at LV Benchwarmers. Facebook and Instagram is Vegas Benchwarmers. And without further ado,
Put me in, coach.
so right now we're about to talk about Patrick Mahomes' contract.
Can we get back to that?
It's right here. It's right here. I got it pulled up. Patrick Mahomes just signed for $477 million. Look at my shirt. What does it say? Rolling with Mahomes. Because we gonna roll with him for 12 years. So, as we talked a little bit off camera about it. Basically, he has $477 million with 503 max with incentives. 10 years, so on top of the 2 years that he's already making, he's going to be with us for 12 years. 36 years old will be the age when his contract runs out. Now, I know in the NFL you rarely ever work your full entire contract, but Mahomes ain't going nowhere. We going to lock him up. We going to do what they did to Brett Favre and give him a lifetime contract. All you got to do is win us 1 or 2 more rings, and we're giving him a lifetime. So, what are your thoughts on it? Because we know I'm a Chiefs fan, and we know I'm going to go crazy over it. So, let's get started.
I mean, I think he deserves the contract. You know, he was MVP, and then he won the Super Bowl. So I mean, he deserves to get paid everything.
Okay.
Do I like the 10-year contract? Not necessarily. I don't know that I like the 10-year contract. Now, I mean, looking at the numbers, I mean, it's extremely team friendly.
Yes.
Because, I mean, there's no dead cap hit after,
24, yeah.
20, something like that.
Yeah.
So, so you've only got a dead cap hit for the next 4 years.
Yep.
So, but, I mean, I don't know if I like the 10-year.
What are your reserves about the 10-year? Well, like, what are you drawing from? Like,
My whole thing is if let's say he outplays the contract.
Okay.
Because in several years, the salary cap is going to go up.
Okay.
This year or next year, it's not going to go up because of
the pandemic, yeah.
The whole thing this year and whatnot.
Yeah.
But so if he outplays his contract, if there's a clause in there that says he can renegotiate after, I don't know, 5, 6 years,
yeah.
then I think it's good for him. But I just don't know that the 10-year contract. I don't know that it is good for a player's standpoint.
Well, I mean, in most situations, I would agree with you. But in this situation, do you not think that if he came to the Chiefs and let's say he won 2 in the next 5 and said, "Look, I want to renegotiate my contract," they would not go, "Here you go, whatever you want"? Because I mean, they basically did that right now.
But we know every organization is greedy.
Yeah, but we love this boy. He's like family.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't like the 10-year contract.
I just realized that you had a color tattoo on your shoulder, right here, on the back of your arm, and it threw me the fuck off. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Because I was looking down at your arm, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Just the 10-year. I would have rather seen him sign a 5-year, let's say $300 million contract with 180, 200 million guaranteed.
Well, let's say
10-year contract. I mean, granted, yeah, he gets his guarantees, but I mean, if it's guaranteed for 2021, it's for 2023.
Yeah, but let's say for instance it goes in reverse, because you're looking at it from that side. What if he doesn't make money? What if he doesn't outperform this contract, and he's still getting paid? And let's not say that he underperforms it. He just doesn't outperform it. Let's say he gets 2 Super Bowls in the next 10 years.
I mean, if he performs to expectations,
like not Aaron Rodgers, because he's underperforming his contract.
Yeah, but I mean,
I expect that man to win.
I wish there was a way to go back and renegotiate contracts if you're underperforming and just take money from you.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
But it don't happen.
No.
I mean, you got players that rework their contracts
all the time.
But I mean, in this situation, I don't think they would do that.
No, I don't think they would rework the contract.
I don't know. I just the 10-year. I don't know.
I love it. I think it's great. I think it's amazing.
Because rumors had it that he signed a 10-year contract after he called Andy Reid and said, made sure he wasn't retiring.
Yeah. So yeah, Andy Reid.
So what happens in 3-4 years? Andy Reid says, "Well, I'm done."
Andy Reid said he's playing until he's 70.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, what if life changes?
Yeah. So
things happen.
I think when you give a quarterback $500 million and that coach resigns or retires, you go to him and go, "Who do you want?" Like, I think we're getting the LeBron, and I'm not saying by stature the LeBron James, but I think we're getting, or by he's going to succeed where LeBron James has not succeeded. I mean, LeBron James has 3 titles and went to 8 straight NBA Finals. But I think we're getting in that where this is going to be the guy that has a lot more leeway in the franchise. I mean, let's be honest, Aaron Rodgers has a lot of leeway in that franchise.
Well, yeah, that's like Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger.
So that's what I'm saying. I can see that. And again, I mean, I can see those drawbacks. But if you want security, and you want a team that says, "Hey, I'm ready to be as the Chiefs as long as you contend. You drafted me, you gave a choice with me as long as you contend." That 10 years is his security blanket.
Well, I get it. It's a security blanket, but life happens.
True, and he could get injured.
Situations happen. Andy Reid could have a heart attack.
Yep.
Because I mean, he is a walrus.
I think at 2026 is when either team can actually get out of the contract.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I love it.
I just don't know if I was Patrick Mahomes, I don't know if I'd have signed a 10-year deal.
Look, I'm not saying I would have signed it at all.
I think I would have made the decision to sign a shorter deal with more guaranteed money.
Yeah, I think I would have too. Don't get me wrong. I think I completely agree. If he would have said, "Look, I want 10 years, $470 million, and all of it guaranteed,"
that would have been a dumb move.
I would have gave it to him.
Well, of course you would have gave it to him.
I'd have gave it.
You're on his balls like there's no tomorrow.
Look, he's a god in KC. So okay, now with. I love Patrick Mahomes' contract. I think it's very friendly. I think he showed exactly the organization what the organization showed him. Loyalty and trust. I'm giving you 10 years. I'm putting my career in your hands. I'm basically trusting that you're going to do what you can to make sure I have a successful career. And at the same time, I'm going to repay you by not trying to gouge you in 5 years and us going through this again. I think that right there is good. I think it can happen on both sides where either side can regret this deal in 4 to 5 years. But fruition, my thinking is that this is going to be a very, very great deal. I think in 5 to 6 years, Patrick Mahomes will renegotiate his contract. And I don't think he's going to serve this whole 10-year contract, even though it's technically 12 because he's got 2 years now. So 6-7 years from now, he's renegotiating this contract. Whether it's for more money or whether it's because he hasn't won another Super Bowl and needs to get more money back to the team. I think he's one of those guys where regardless of what way, within 6 to 7 years, he's renegotiating this. If he's getting more money, it's because he's outperforming this contract. Again, at the same time, the salary cap could go up, but it could also go down.
I don't think the salary cap's ever going to go down. How many times has it gone down?
It's going down in the NBA next year.
Well, that's the NBA.
Yeah, but that's the realistic thing where you have a salary spike and a jump, and it continues to jump, and then it goes down a little bit because stuff resets.
Well, I mean, next year it may go down. I can see where the salary cap goes down.
Let's say it goes up for 5-6 years, and then it's just to a point where something happens and a recession comes in, then it may go down. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it could be just nothing out of our hands.
Right.
Or it could just be that people are tired of paying athletes $100 million for a season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm loving Patrick Mahomes' contract. I think it's great. You think it's team friendly. You just don't like the 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think he deserves it.
Of course.
But I think in my mind, I think it would have been a smarter move to take a shorter deal with more guaranteed.
I think it would have too. I would have completely taken a shorter deal. That's what I was thinking. I was surprised.
More guaranteed money.
You were surprised by the 10 years. You immediately called me and was like, "What do you think about 10-year contracts?" And the ones that have got that have not performed well after that. But Patrick Mahomes is a god, so I'm rolling with Mahomes.
Made me want to vomit.